All right, so you guys know I've been very vocal on this channel about what I've been doing with my devices, man. A lot of people always on the internet talking about, well, don't make a video every time you make a decision. Look, sometimes these are decisions that others could potentially be thinking, and we might be going through the same thought process. That's the way I think when I make my YouTube videos. Y'all the fam, man. This is like talking to your friends, and y'all might be going through the same thing that I'm going through. So you guys know I did buy a S21 Ultra, and I returned my Samsung Galaxy Z Flip back to Samsung. And ever since I dropped that box off to FedEx, your boy has been feeling some type of way. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I have been missing the devices. I went back and found myself looking at old Z Flip videos from other creators, and I was like, you know what? I can't do this, man. I need to get back with the Z fam and go get me another Z Flip. So I did exactly that, man. I went out to Best Buy and grabbed me another Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3. And this bad boy right here is the unlock 128 gig. The last one I got was a 256, but honestly, I'm good with 128 with my main device. This isn't going to be my powerhouse device, but I'm good with 128 gigs and I can get by just fine. So I'm pretty sure you're like, T, why in the hell did you go out and buy another Z Flip 3? I have been just so enamored with this phone, man. A lot of people bash this thing, man, but I have just really been enjoying it. Just a form factor. When I switched my SIM card out of my S21 Ultra and put it back in here, and I do still have the S21 Ultra, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep that phone. Time will tell when the new iPhones get here, when the Pixels come, but right now I am holding on to it. But my main SIM card is back in my Z Flip 3. When I put it back in, right away, man, just how narrow and thin and light this thing is to use, and it was just everything that my excitement just came rushing back with me using this phone. Now, I know you're like, but T, you said the battery life was bad. So how are you going to combat the bad battery life? Now, I know I've been seeing a lot of you guys comments. A lot of y'all been giving me so many good recommendations on how to treat the battery and how to turn this off and how to turn that off in order to get good battery life. And you guys know I am not a fan of turning things off to get good battery. That's just not how I do things. I feel like companies should just learn to get it right. All right. I'm not the scientist or the engineer. Well, I am an engineer by day, but you figure it out. You see what I'm saying? Y'all figure it out. That's not my job. And I was like, you know what, T, stop being that way. If you really enjoy the device, man, sometimes you got to make sacrifices to just enjoy what you enjoy. All right. So I did make a few tweaks to the battery life, man, the battery tips, tweaks, whatever you want to call it. I made some little tweaks, and the ones that I did was I turned nearby device scanning off. I know that's embedded somewhere in your Wi-Fi settings and device scanning where it's always scanning in the background. Turn that off. I don't really need that. I also turned like all the gestures off that I didn't need. I don't use a bunch of gestures on my phone, so I turned majority of those off. The only thing that I use is like swipe to capture the screenshot. Now, one big thing was I turned off 5G. Now, I know you're probably like, why in the world would you turn it off when you're like in a metropolitan area? I'm in like the Atlanta area. And I was like, you know what? I'm like on the outskirts of the A, so I don't get good cell reception here. I get maybe 1 to 2 bars. I'm full of trees. I'm not getting no strong 5G here, man. So I went and turned it off and scaled it back down to LTE because honestly, that's the only thing that I need. And 98% of the time I'm always home, so I'm on Wi-Fi. So, but that cell signal is always going to be searching. And the last thing that I did was put a lot of apps into deep sleep. Now I know a lot of you guys were like, yo, T, put your apps to sleep. That's what you got to do. So I went through my apps, took about 40 apps and put them all into deep sleep. And, I think that's all the tweaks I did. Now, I'm not turning off 120 hertz. All right. That's just non-negotiable. I'm not doing it. I like my 120 hertz and I'm keeping it. I'm never going back to 60 if I can help it, especially with iPhones having 120 hertz. Finally, I don't see myself going back to a slower refresh rate. So 120 ain't going nowhere. I know I'm pretty sure I can get great battery life if I do switch over to the 60, and maybe I might do a test on the channel to see if that really does improve the battery life. But of course, you probably have to wait about 1 or 2 weeks until the phone is really conditioned to learn your usage pattern, and it might make a difference, man. So I did order that, and it's been off the charger since about 7 or 8 p.m. last night. And I never put it on a charger throughout the night. I've watched YouTube. I think I got about 5 hours. And let me see, let me pop it on. Let me get to the settings real fast. I think I have about 5 hours, and you can see it right here where I charge it all the way up in the evening. And then this is the usage right here. Now it drops off pretty strong. It does. I admit that it does drop off pretty strong, but I probably have about 5 hours. Let's hit it. So right now we have 3 hours and 31 minutes of screen on time with usage of 11 hours. Now I wasn't getting this on my old device. All right. I just was not getting this with my other device. I'm not sure if I had a dud. Yes, the fall off is pretty steep when we're talking about once I start using it, but I can already tell just off of day one and not even being my first full charge that this potentially could be noticeably better. And once again, it's still learning my patterns. I mean, I literally just got this yesterday evening, as today is Wednesday. I literally picked it up Tuesday when I got off work as soon as the Apple keynote was over. And that was another little incentive to let me go out and pick up this thing because Apple didn't really give us much. You see what I'm saying? So I think this might yield better battery life. And I just literally made those few tweaks to just give me that extra battery life. So time will tell. Hopefully it get better over time. A lot of you guys in the comment section say you're getting 5 hours, 4 hours in screen on time. I'm already at 3.5 and I still have half the battery left. Now I'm pretty sure it's going to start draining pretty quickly, but it's the first day. It's still learning my usage patterns. So another Z Flip is in the house, man. I just love this phone. It's funny because you really don't know what it is about it. You know the cameras aren't the best. You know once the screen is open, it's not the best candy bar phone or whatever everybody want to call it, a slab. We know it's not the best. We know it doesn't have the quad HD. We know it doesn't have the best cameras. We know it doesn't have the best battery life. And it's just something about it. It's not about the flipping and hanging up on people. I don't give a damn about that personally, but it's just something that keeps drawing me back to this phone that I gotta have it. So I have to keep it in my arsenal, man. I got some D-brand skins coming today. I wish I could have ordered that Panda version. I saw some people are starting to get their black and white version in. I'm kind of jealous because I should have placed my order for it, but I got some white D-brand skins coming in. So I'm gonna make my own damn Panda version. You see what I'm saying? So Z Flip 3 is back in the house, man. I'm going to get back to a lot of those videos that you guys said you wanted to see. I'm gonna do a what's on my Z Flip. I'm gonna also do a setup because I do have like a custom weather widget and I gotta get my icons and everything like that set up. So I'll do that type of video. And then we're gonna do some battery tests. We're gonna see if 60 hertz makes a difference. We're gonna see if turning your sinks off and things like that. We're gonna see if those things actually make a difference in the battery life. And then once we get the new iPhones in here, because, you know, new iPhones are coming. I will have the iPhone 13 and I will have the 13 Pro Max. You know, guys, I don't really do camera tests. And a lot of you guys haven't even bugged me for camera tests because I feel like these days when it comes to smartphone, all the cameras can kind of capture what you need them to capture. If you want to do something more than that, then you might want to go out there and get yourself a real camera or something to hire a photographer and get those moments. But I don't really talk a lot about cameras because I feel like they all do a pretty decent job at capturing what you need to capture. But if we got phones like the iPhone 13, 13 Pro Max is coming within a week, then we might compare. Not the Pro Max version, because I don't think this camera can hang with the Pro Max version, but it might can hang with the little brother in the iPhone 13. So we'll see, man. We're going to get into some more videos when it comes to this Z Flip 3. And also let me know what videos that you guys want to see. We're going to do maybe a month later with the phone because I don't see myself returning this one. I can't put my mind through that type of stress once again. And I'm not going to put y'all through that stress either when it comes to these videos, man. So let me know in the comment section down below what you want to see when it comes to the Z Flip 3 with these videos. We back, and I want to hit y'all with some creative style videos, man. A lot of people say I'm making too many Z Flip videos. Let me know in the comment section if I'm making too many and you guys are tired of seeing the Z Flip 3 and you want to see another phone. Of course, you're going to see iPhone accessories. Of course, hopefully I get the Pixel 6 Pro. You're going to see Pixel 6 videos. So let me know, are you guys tired of me covering the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3? Y'all let me know. But until next time, man, make sure y'all do the YouTube things, man. Hit that sub, comment down below. Like I said, hit that like button and make sure you turn that bell on for more future videos on the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3. But until next time, man, y'all stay safe out there. Catch you on the next one. Later.